Welcome to the Funny Science Fiction Live podcast, where we make you feel more than alive. Welcome to the live stream. So glad to have everyone here. Be sure to invite your friends and family to our live session. The more people we have here, the more laughs we get to share. Welcome, everyone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Glad to have everybody here.
Yeah, so, of course, this is, I'm Drayton Allen. This is my wife, Deb, and our friend, Tim. So we're going to have some people on here tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. And Tim, why don't you give us an update on the Make-A-Wish for a Teen? Update Wish Upon a Teen. I'll get it straight. And
it's Sunday night. We don't hold much against us.
Yes.
On this. So yeah. So Wish Upon a Teen. Now every episode that we've done, we have talked about Wish Upon a Teen, and we've done it through the Red Shirt Widows and Orphans Fund. Now, the cool thing is that we've been trying to sell merchandise for them for a while, trying to help support them because they're a wonderful group. They do great things for sick kids in their time of need. And so, especially when their hospital stays become extended. So that they're a really great group to work with. Now, the cool thing is that some of our past interviewees, such as the guys over at Awaken Realms, they made a really cool game called Nemesis. They sent us a signed copy of that game. We put it online and we sold it to benefit Wish Upon a Teen. That was able to garner $125 for Wish Upon a Teen after all the shipping and online auction fees were paid. And then also we interviewed New York Times bestselling author. Yeah, Drayton's there holding up the book from a man named Dayton Ward. Now Dayton has wrote this really cool Kung Fu manual. Just like doing that, Kung Fu. Anyway, exactly. But it's every move it's every move that you've ever seen Kirk make online, or in the movies and the books or in everything. They're diagrammed in that book. And so he sent that to us signed along with a promotional poster. We sold that online and we're able to get another $25. So $150 in total this month to Wish Upon a Teen. Now, the cool thing is we've been selling these coffee mugs, these ones here. So coffee mugs, T-shirts, there's hoodies, phone cases, stickers, magnets, pins for your jackets, whatever. We've been selling those as well. And we sold another 7 items last month. So This upcoming month, we'll be able to donate a little more to Wish Upon a Teen for that. So we're very excited that we're able to help. I'm sorry, what's that?
Where do we get those T-shirts, Tim?
Well, if you go to any of our pages, you'll see that they're being sold through River City Tees, and if you need or want a link to River City Tees, that's being hosted on TeePublic, we can help you out with that. But River City Tees does a bunch of nerdy, geeky style shirts, and so it's a natural fit for our show as well. I do have one on now, actually.
Which one are you wearing?
I'm wearing this one.
Oh,
which one you got?
My ray gun. That's
the ray gun for the podcast.
Yep, that's the podcast ray gun. Originally appeared in the Johnny Gizmo series.
There you go.
Cat Puke Thursday book.
So
great.
Hairball.
Written by Drayton Allen. Hey, and
so
drawn.
Tonight we got a special thing happening tonight. We'll be visited by a science fiction role-playing team. It's Cupcake Squad. We will introduce each member a little bit in a few minutes, each member, and ask them to entertain us with the funny that happens in their game with their character.
Yeah, maybe if you guys are interested in role-playing at all, it's kind of a fun thing to do. And this is the science fiction role-playing game that these are some friends of ours who are really having a blast with. They've been doing it for quite a while, over a year. And we've called them the Cupcake Squad. And let me show you the Cupcake Squad. This is, they actually had a picture done of the actual, these are their characters. And so you're going to talk to some of these characters and the people behind them.
Just real quick. Was anybody else disappointed not to see actual cupcakes?
Right. Well, I mean they didn't even send us cupcakes. So
I know. And yet And yet they want to use our
I think
airtime.
Well, Deb and I and
It's okay.
Tim and
we'll accept cupcakes
Tim.
no matter how we get them.
Exactly. Well, this is actually, I don't know, a lot of our listeners probably don't know this, but this is also being sent out into the cosmos as a radio show. And it ends up in the humor continuum. It's kind of like the Q continuum. So I will be, well, Q couldn't make it. So I'll be R, or Deb will be R, I'll be S, and Tim will be T. So
T for Tim.
we're going to handle the whole alphabet.
T.
Yes. So we are going to expect these beings from another
Just looking for
universe to
you.
entertain us, just like any good Continuum member would want to be entertained. So the why don't we see if we can can you press the big button over there, Tim, behind you on the console, to turn on the Continuum grabbing? Okay, all right.
I smacked it really hard.
All right. Introducing the Cupcake Squad. We're now here in the humor continuum, and we expect these individuals to bring something.
We are warping them in.
Here comes the first one. Bing. All right, this is Flora.
Questions for you.
Plant person Flora. All right, and then next.
Hi, Flora.
All right, Tim gets the next one. Bing.
All right, this is 6 of 9. No relation to that other really cute alien in another TV series.
Very good. And then Deb. Bing.
This is Camille, plays Claudia. She has lobster claws replacing her forefinger and thumb of both hands. She has a pet octopus named Freddy.
Now, ping. Dino girl. She is a T-Rex with tiny hands.
Got a big head, little arms. Sorry. I'll show myself out.
Ping.
And this is Rusty. He's a techno-savvy character
Tim?
who collects medals and gadgets.
And then ping. He's already here.
Nice.
Cake.
We have Nate's already here. Nate plays Cupcake, which is obviously what they named the group after. Cupcake recently married Cam, the daughter of the mayor, in the game.
Mayor's daughter.
So we have summoned you here in order to be entertained.
Who are you supposed to be?
Shadow.
S. And you must tell us humorous anecdotes. Flora, you begin now.
Dance for us, monkeys.
Who are you?
I'm T.
Am the one who is commanding you to tell us something humorous and entertaining.
Forgot your name, huh? And you? You couldn't have a whole name? They only gave you one letter?
Go on.
It was easier to sign it. I'm T.
What do you want?
You need to tell us
Where am
something funny.
Tell something
Be
funny.
amusing or I shall
We have questions
obliterate
for
you.
Please
The
entertain
funniest
us.
thing I know is Cupcake's
Tell
hair.
Do you want to be entertained or do you want to give us information?
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for having us. Are we on a show or something?
You are in the humor continuum, where humor is
You
lacking
are the
currently.
humor-
Oh my goodness.
That's
Hey, thank you so much for having us.
Cupcake hair is funny.
Yeah, what? Do you guys need anything? Like,
6
we're
or
T.
9, what's funny in your era?
See if you can get one to talk.
One?
T?
One?
Oh, that's T. Tim. Tim.
I didn't hear you say
Can you
T.
get
There,
someone
I
to
couldn't
talk?
hear it. Sorry. All right, 6 of 9. Tell us something funny, or we
Tim.
shall vanquish you into the depths of naughtiness.
Cupcake lost a leg as we were fighting a giant frog thing.
Why would you think that's funny, man?
It was pretty funny.
Did you guys did you rename him Eileen?
No, it grew back. I got better.
Amphibian leg removal is somewhat humorous.
Thankfully,
Anything else?
regenerated back.
There was that one time when we went through a giant beast
And
butthole.
Claudia.
Gosh.
You guys remember that time we got launched into space and then we couldn't get back?
We eventually got back. Well, yeah.
That was a pretty tight squeeze.
And then we fought that giant brain lion thing, and then the dragons came. And Buck saved us for the whole thing. That was good.
No.
I don't think we remember it the same way.
I don't think so.
What?
either.
Are you sure? He's another character. If you guys didn't know, another hero who's with us. He's amazing. You should see him.
He's really obnoxious.
I was just gonna say that.
Dino,
We
do
have
you
not
have
heard
anything
from
funny
the
to
one
tell
called
us?
Rusty yet.
Or Dino.
Well, Rusty's just pretty much looking at all your tech gadgets and actually just like, oh yes.
Rusty's cool. He likes our gadget.
I think Rusty and I might get along. How you doing?
How you doing?
There you
How you
go.
doing?
We haven't heard from Dino either. Dino?
I like turtles.
Not while I'm drinking.
Or that one meme where the kid's like, "Do you like this?" And he's like, starts crying.
I am
Water
told,
is not designed to go down that pipe.
Oh god.
I'm told that Cupcake is a space accountant. Tell us a funny accountant story.
No. The one who you call Nate is the funny science fiction space accountant. Cupcake is a layabout adventurer. Well, he used to be a layabout, but now he's an adventurer. Yeah. We've done an awful lot of really interesting things lately.
Cupcake, why do you adventure?
Books asked me to, and then I kind of just been coming along ever since.
Yeah,
He's
but the
learning
first
how to
time,
play
wasn't it to
Born.
save that chick you're married to?
No. It was my best man. He got trapped in the giant Godzilla monster, which we later turned into. We chopped him up and sold him for everything. The monster, not my best man. Thankfully, he lived. Oh, that was scary.
But the best part was how we got in.
No, it's not. That was the worst part.
Well, it was that or deal with the teeth.
Why do I
Yeah,
see
we
this
didn't
going
go
the
in the
wombat
front.
way?
It was the Wombat way.
It was.
A lot that way. But it was like Godzilla size. There was very little physical contact that occurred.
Nothing wombat.
Hey, we're making a killing. We are employing the entire city with food and jobs.
Yes.
So, you know, we're kind of the bee's knees.
We've only
And-
we've only netted, I think, about 10. I think 10. We really haven't done very well. Well, the pterodactyls kept eating our meat. Oh, we had to try to stop that.
This is the time for the demented wombat proctologist. Now that is funny. Carry on.
You just couldn't resist.
This episode brought to you by Wombat Proctology.
I joined to get away from my family and show them that I can bring something to the table. So
The dino table?
the dino table.
Very little.
It's not long arms.
Not
I
very
would
long.
Southern dinner.
But I do got a stinger in my tail, and it's come in handy a few times.
You have a stinger in your tail?
Yeah. It's
Like a scorpion stinger thing?
no, like just like it comes out of the tail and it's like really spiky, and it like
She
It's-
single-handedly destroyed a giant
Yeah.
frog monster with tentacles.
yeah.
Like,
With their stinger thingy?
yeah.
Okay.
Because it got
Yeah.
through its which end
And
did
were
it-
the teeth out.
Oh, that's a good question, John. They were on the front, thankfully, of the beast. Well, there were teeth
We had to tell,
inside as well, unfortunately.
6 of 9, how did we end up with all these extra people? We just were out drinking one night with Dakota, and then where's he now? Now we have
I
all
don't
these
know.
other people.
They just kept coming, and we're like, yeah, sure, more the merrier. And then We
We're here to
told Cupcake,
entertain
hey,
us.
it's like Blurn's ball.
Yeah.
Books taught me that. Books taught me that.
I just like killing things.
Oh my goodness.
Wombat proctologist are square.
So do you guys know anything about this golden ladybug thing that we're trying to find, or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
golden
really worried though.
ladybug?
'Cause We're supposed to be going to go get that.
We're
and
not
now
allowed to tell about the golden ladybug.
The golden.
Oh, do you guys know anything about that? That would be
Corn
very
smut.
helpful.
Wait, what? You've heard about this?
Seek ye the corn smut.
Ugh.
Yikes.
That does not look healthy.
Get
It
your
is-
mind out of the gutter.
It is
We live in an irradiated wasteland, and that looks worse than anything I've ever seen.
that is a
It's a
delicacy,
delicacy.
my friend.
Where'd you get a picture of my gross-looking cousin?
Isn't that what we ate on the ship the one time?
Probably.
Oh no, that was worse.
Corn smut?
That almost killed Dave, and did it almost kill you, 6 and 9?
Close, yeah. It like took over our minds and did some
Yeah.
major damage to
I
us
still
mentally.
think Angie's partially to blame for that.
You leave her out of this.
She didn't know any better.
Here's
Isn't
a
that the
corn
Jiffy
smut
Pop that
taco.
Shadow has?
What is
Oh man.
that? Corn smut taco. Be careful or your GM will feed this
Good
to you.
eating.
Yikes.
There's no way you don't get farty pants with those. Just saying.
Exactly.
Oh no, that's awful.
So
Did you guys get the picture that was being delivered out? Because we tried to stop that from happening.
Yeah, I really hope that didn't make it very far.
We got
Oh.
a picture.
The
I like pictures.
A picture of all of us.
I showed it
The weird
earlier.
computer guy was going to
Yeah,
send it out
that-
to everyone and tell them to hurt us.
Oh,
And we stopped it.
Great. Now these people have it and they sucked us into their show and we're talking with them?
We
That's
just
what we
can't.
do.
Great. Can we? This is fun, but maybe we should put us back in the froggy hole so we can go get the diamond. What was it? A golden ladybug or something? Rusty knows. He's talking to the.
What about
The
the
weird
froggy things in the pond or
Times
whatever?
return.
Yeah, that's where we were just heading.
Rusty,
Rusty doesn't know anything. Rusty wants all this tech gadgets over here.
Wait,
Come on, Rusty, you
put
know
that
you're
down,
right.
put that down. People aren't
Yeah,
supposed
don't
to
show
do
that to anyone. They're
You're
gonna
gonna do
come
it to
after us
Pat
now.
Wanted in 15 continuums.
Oh man.
Is there a way we can get rid of that?
Yeah, that needs to go.
Yeah. Could you delete that from all of your data storages?
I'm sorry, it's just been published to the entire multiverse.
Oh man.
Our cosmic radio show. Wait a minute. Radio show. There are no pictures. Never mind.
so what
We're
planets
from
are you
the
are
planet-
from?
We're from a planet called X. We're mostly all mutants. Yeah, that's it.
I'm a plant
Yes,
person,
you
so
were.
I don't smell weird like all these guys.
Do you even smell, bro?
I do. Like
No,
sunflower
I'm good.
and magic.
I'm telling my kids those are the Avengers.
I don't know about that. I haven't got close.
His children are going to be scarred
Kathy,
for
what
life.
do you know?
I just think of that. You guys ever hear the Avengers theme played on like a crappy recorder? Doo, doo, doo.
It's all right. Rusty would be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Gotta have real gadgets.
Iron Man.
Mechanical pterodactyl wings.
Rusty, are you from a certain planet?
No, just from
You're all-
Ix. We're all from the same planet there.
Mutants of
yeah.
Ix.
Nice.
Got a nice magnetic mutation, so I like to pull shiny objects to me.
Yeah, except for the time that
That's
we.
cool.
Oh, yes, Dino.
Oh, I just Rusty. How's your robot buddy coming?
6
got
and
him all
9.
down
Are you
there?
related to 7 and 9?
No, still plugging along on him. I have a robot companion.
I do have a
weird.
7 of 9
I am Iron
relative.
Man.
Copyright.
You're not related. You're
It was
not
on
6 and
YouTube.
9?
I do not own this music.
I do not own this music.
I do appreciate the quick shift from one character to another, then back to the other. Cupcake. No. Cupcake.
That's how it goes. So, I mean,
Oh, I love it.
that's how it
Good
is.
time.
Great having
Right?
split personalities. It makes life feel a lot more natural.
And this has been a lot of fun, guys. We really got to get back to our quest. I mean, Book isn't here. He's probably worried sick about us.
I have tired of this entire endeavor. I am going to banish you back to whatever little hole you all came from.
Ooh, I have a request.
He says bye.
Can you please put our bodies back the way they were before?
No.
And they're gone.
And they are gone. We can stop pretending to be cool Continuum guys now.
Oh my goodness.
So it's been happening,
I'm
guys.
still gonna be T.
That was
I'm
fun.
just, you know,
Okay, Mr.
Hey,
T.
I'm T.
I know they have a lot of
How you
fun.
doing?
That's a fun group. They have a lot of fun.
So
Thanks, guys. If you can still hear
the
us
group is
for
led by Landon.
joining.
Landon's their GM. They have
Landon,
a lot of fun.
Cantalopoulos, and they're having a lot of fun over there. So if you haven't wanted to find out,
Cupcake.
Kathleen misses Cupcake.
Kathleen misses
Aw.
Cupcake.
So
I want
The,
And
that.
Caitlin, which was
we
the
got some other
dino.
stuff going on with the podcast. We just created a new podcast Facebook page, and I'm not sure, is it working yet, Tim?
No, it is not. I have emailed Facebook many a time, but since you can't actually talk to a living, breathing human being ever with Facebook, I'm not sure what's going to go on with that. We may have to do a bit of rescrub on that one. So
Yes, it was a brilliant idea, well executed until it was.
until it got Facebooked.
John said that
Yes,
was
we get
interesting.
bonus points tonight.
Bonus points. For
Well, we
including
also
the
have
corn swap.
a fun, cool release tomorrow of our podcast, which is Frank Pillar. He's also called Frankly Built. He
Or is
built
it Pilar?
Pillar. No, it's Pillar.
No.
Pillar.
Pillar.
It's
Pillar.
Pillar.
No, since I screwed that up so badly, I'm only the guy who asked him to come on the show. Didn't know how to,
Don't know how to say it. Well, he made. He's kind of like Iron Man in that he made his own Iron Man suit. He couldn't quite get the whole power thing working properly to get it so he could fly around, but he still looks cool, and that's what counts, right?
Now, if you guys want to see a quick snapshot of what Frank has done, what he's built, all those things on our YouTube channel, if you go there, Funny Science Fiction, for those of you who are watching from the YouTube channel, in one of our videos, we made a movie trailer preview for them. And we have a lot of pictures of all the cool stuff that he's done, set to kind of a 1950s spy thing, but it's kind of cool. And you get to see a lot of what Frank has done, what Frank has put out there.
Yes, this is what his channel looks like on YouTube, and there's some of the cool stuff. You're gonna love it.
You'll see the inside scoop on his shop.
I tell you,
takes us a little tour in our podcast tool.
And after talking with him, now I'm like really keen on 3D printing because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if our conversation with him didn't convince you that you needed to even at least look at 3D printing, nothing's going to, because if you're even half a nerd or half a geek and you're looking at this stuff going, man, that sure would be cool to have some of that stuff, and then you look at what he's done and you go, oh man, I can have some of that stuff.
And you can make it yourself. So that is pretty
and it's
cool.
more than just the Iron Man suit. He's got axes and all sorts of things that he's made.
Yep. He's made all kinds of the props from the movies. Cool. So and then of course printing is the beginning, and then of course part of his skill is his expertise in painting and making them look realistic with his paint job. So tune in tomorrow to our podcast. You'll want to probably watch us on YouTube to see some of the cool stuff, but give us a listen too. So
Kathleen's got to see this. I brought a funny little object tonight. So it's actually a hat. Is this so cute? But watch if you put it on, the eyes fold down, and you got this little bit.
And the see-through screen.
Yeah, where's it? There it is.
There it is. Yep.
Isn't it cute? It's like a Yoda mask.
Nice.
Super cute.
No,
Isn't
it's a
cute?
Grogu mask now.
Grogu?
So spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. His name is Grogu.
His name is Grogu. We can't yell at each other for calling him Baby Yoda anymore. He's not Baby Yoda. He's the child. We didn't hear that very often on the website, didn't we?
We interviewed
Facebook group?
Shannon Perry a couple weeks ago, or a week
Oh, that's
ago or
right.
something. And she sent us her book, Marietta and the Creepy Nasties. So it's a little book. I didn't read it because we just got it, but she does the Oz 9 podcast. She sent us stickers of all her characters, which are really cool. You think about her characters. This guy I'd like to read about, this little zebra guy.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
she
they
got
have a cool podcast. It's
all these characters.
if you like non sequitur humor, that's the show. That's a podcast for you guys to check out.
We got
Oz 9.
Historians.
We're going to be. We interviewed her already. The show will probably air in a few weeks. So
That's her character. She does the captain, correct? Yeah, Madeline.
yeah.
Yeah. And then those characters. And she also sent us, which is really cool, a pin of each one of those characters.
Yeah, that was nice.
A little pin that you can put on. We have each one of those
So
character pins.
We'll have to use those as giveaways.
I wonder if we can do them as a giveaway, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to Tim if we can do some sort of.
Yeah,
We'll
see.
figure something out.
We'll still
Yeah,
figure out something to
they're
do with those.
awesome.
So,
Well, hold on here a second. So we got a
Got some
message
comments.
from 6 of 9. He says, Rusty managed to steal something from the humor continuum, and
was that our
he did
smile?
succeed. So, what did he take? Inquiring minds want to know.
Where did you get it? I get one. You want me to send you that one, Kathleen? Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I want to know what he's. We need to know what he stole. If he's going to brag that he took something, we have to know what he took.
Yeah, what did he take?
Because he didn't take my buttons. They're all still
Nope.
there. See?
He
all the
probably
buttons are there.
stole our mug.
You know what? He stole my
Yeah.
smile.
I
Oh,
brought
it's
it right
back. It's back. Okay, never mind.
Oh, that's funny.
Got my nose. Oh no.
I think we actually got this at Five Below.
Yeah, it was at Five Below.
So,
So
but yeah, so Frank, just a little bit quick more about him while we're waiting for the transmission from Planet X. Frank also not only does YouTube, he does Twitter. He's on Twitter. He's on TikTok. So if you have a quick 1 minute attention span, the TikToks are really great because it helps you to see what he's doing in a quick little spurt. He also does a bunch of lives there, so he'll show off what he's doing. You can ask him questions directly. All right. So what did he take?
The
We don't know.
megaphone microphone, he says.
microphone. How do you take that?
Very carefully. He's sneaky. He steals stuff. So I got nothing.
Says it
All
does
right.
6D. Well, 6D damage to intelligence,
get it.
which means, I guess he's insinuating that 6D, yeah, 6 dice, 6D of damage. You roll 6 dice, and that's the damage to your intelligence. I guess he's saying that our show causes people to lose IQ points, which we've known for quite a while, but that secret has gone out.
He's not sharing, top secret knowledge there.
Hey, Facebook user.
Hey,
Hello.
everyone. We don't know who you are, so you'll have to tell us who you are. But until then, we're just going to call you Delilah, because then we can just say, hey there, Delilah.
Delilah.
Anyway,
Welcome.
and I feel
You're a
ashamed for
guy.
having... I feel ashamed for having even brought that up, but it is what
No, I
it is.
think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's Tim's part of
I
our
think-
funny.
So let's get into this week's episode. Tim, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Okay, so for those of you who have watched previous shows, you know that I am our resident Star Wars fanatic. I love Star Wars and everything. I am especially thrilled with what they've done with The Mandalorian this season. Yes, Kathleen, I know. That's why I said I was ashamed. But everything that they've done on The Mandalorian... everything that they've done on The Mandalorian this season has been just great. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau have done a lot of things to tie in the Clone Wars, Rebels, and all those other things. And yes, this is a massive spoiler. So if you haven't, it's Sunday. If you haven't watched The Mandalorian episode 13, The Jedi, if you haven't watched it yet, that's not our fault. Okay. So within the first 30 seconds of the episode, I was screaming at my TV because here comes Ashoka. And I was like, oh my God, she's here. And she is just awesome. They nailed the look. Rosario Dawson was phenomenal as why the corn smut? I thought you were bringing up I thought you were bringing up a picture of Ahsoka, but no, it's corn smut. And I like there were so many different little tie-ins. And again, if you haven't watched Screen Crush on YouTube, that might be me by season 5. But Screen Crush does all the Easter eggs in each of the shows. And so if you haven't watched his stuff yet, I strongly encourage everyone to go check out Screen Crush, check out his Easter egg shows. He tears these things apart, ties them into shows where the tie-ins are for Clone Wars, Rebels, even some things that are outside of even Star Wars world and realm, the whole universe there. So
Tim, how do you feel?
How do I feel about a Star Trek Star Wars crossover?
Love it.
How do I put this nicely? No! No. I don't think that you know what, actually we had a guest a while back, Keith Silverstein, and I think that because somebody asked him that question, and I think his response was the best response I've ever heard to that question was, why would you? They don't need each other. Right. They're so far independent of each other. They have their own amazing. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but I have to give them props. They have a great universe. The stories are very well told. They're very well put together. I just have never tied into that universe. Yeah, and then we interviewed Darth Chocolate, and his episode posted last week, and he talked about the fact that there's no Earth in the Star Wars. So really, it's more of a fantasy than it is a sci-fi. So, yeah, I'm guessing I'm guessing the Facebook user is my wife. She's purty. There we go. You finally pulled up a picture of Ahsoka. So anyway, and then, but yeah, I think that Star Trek and Star Wars, I don't even know how you'd be able to pull it off. The only thing, but yeah, I got nothing on that really. I can't even begin to fathom how you would tie those two together, because one's true sci-fi, in my opinion. I believe Star Trek is true sci-fi. I believe Star Wars is space fantasy, and I'm just a bigger space fantasy fan.
It's kind of like a soap opera where they have like different episodes.
I love you. No, you're my sister.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's a space opera type thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
As they call them.
So one of the other things we learned this past Friday on The Mandalorian was the name of the child, or as many have come to know him as Baby Yoda. His name is now Grogu, which unfortunately also spawned lots of memes about Go-Gurt yogurts. So I don't know how well the Disney marketing department thought this through, but I think within an hour of the show ending, I saw so many memes of Baby Yoda on yogurt tubes, calling them Grogu. So yeah. And then of course, the second time I screamed.
Rebels cartoon.
Yeah, the Rebels cartoons actually has a lot of tie-in to this past week.
Did you say ice cream? We had cupcakes tonight. Now you're saying ice cream.
But at the ending of the episode, we had a mention of Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yes, I did notice that.
Yeah, and so that was also another reason. Yeah, he was also in a bunch of Dragon Ball Z memes as well. So as soon as they mentioned Thrawn, again, here's me. Ah! So because because now we have a Star Trek Rebels tie-in. We've got which means that I'm hoping that there's a possibility that we're going to see Ezra from Rebels, but as an adult. So I'm kind of excited to see where that possibly goes. So
I have a question about Star Wars and OSHA violations.
I sense the trap.
This seems to be in every episode. They have not come up with the invention of safety guardrails.
I did love that.
Are they
There's no guardrail on this?
Are they that expendable that they just don't care?
Yes, they are the red shirts. Well, the stormtroopers are the red shirts of the Star Trek world, Star Wars world. But he's not he's just an expendable character. Nobody really cares about him.
So if you were a custodian, what would you not want to clean up?
Well, by the time you got down to the bottom where that reactor is, there'd be nothing left to clean up anyway.
There's no cleanup involved there. It's just
I think that one episode with all those couple of
extra BTUs. Yeah, the spiders would have been nasty.
Spider episode was nasty to clean up.
That ship was. Speaking of Star Trek, we had a kind of a funny post on our Facebook group this week. Why doesn't Star Trek have safety belts? I mean, they did put it in one episode, but somebody did
JJ reboot, didn't they have?
Yeah, they had but they were just computer animation.
Cute.
Do you see this one? Aren't they adorable?
I have not seen that one.
This is the Deep Space Nine crew. They did as the
baby-faced
kids. The baby faced them, which is adorable.
Cute. Now, if you notice, those were from our good buddy Mark Artuso.
Yep.
And Mark is in Facebook jail. Sorry, Mark. He's not sure why. He doesn't know why, but he is. So that's why he hasn't been posting in our group as of late. He's got
and Marco's here with us live today. So
yeah, Marco. Yeah, Marco. It's a plot device.
We appreciate you being here.
And I loved how, because actually, Galaxy Quest made fun of this. Why are there no guardrails? Why is there a giant spinning blade in every episode that they have to get past to do essential maintenance on the ship? It's like
Baby O'Brien.
Baby O'Brien. Yes, he was.
Here's a red shirt. Go past that spinning fan of death. Good luck. Let me know how it works out for you.
See how it goes.
That's funny. So you were talking about Mark Artuso. Didn't he win our contest?
Yeah, So I think he did, didn't he? The meme contest. Yeah, and so, but yeah, that was announced in the group.
Was that announced yet?
Oh yeah, that's been announced and posted, and they've all made contact with Drayton, and so we know what they're getting and all that stuff.
Still waiting to hear actually from our third place winner. She has not responded yet, so. But the other first and second have responded, so we're
we
getting
have their
that
names, or
stuff. Yes, we do.
Let's say those.
Well, not handy, but we do have. They are posted in the group, so
yeah, we did post them. So
good.
If we could find that, we would look.
Well, that was nice to do that meme contest. We're gonna do another one.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna do something else. We haven't decided
another
yet.
Contest, whether it's a meme or another. Oh, this was another photo I saw in our group that I thought was hilarious.
Love that picture. It cracks me up.
It's like, where did Batman get his moves? Well, now we know.
Well, the best part about that is that was posted in our group the night before
we did interview. Yeah, I know.
We couldn't have asked better timing on that if we had tried. Somebody else posted that, and I was like, "Oh man, that's great."
Because the guy who wrote Kurt Fuhl, his favorite character was Batman, so that is a hilarious picture.
Yeah, it was just awesome that all worked out.
Who was the guy? What was his name that wrote that?
I don't remember who posted it.
Dayton Ward.
Dayton Ward was the author. Yeah, is the author.
But whoever posted the meme, I don't remember who posted the meme.
Yeah.
So
Kathleen says a stormtrooper on Santa Claus lap was my favorite.
Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah.
I didn't see that one. I don't see the ones you guys see.
Well, I try to copy some of the fun ones when I think of it.
Gonna shoot your eye out.
So here's this. So this is the meme that was shared in the group. I found it real quick. So this is the meme that was shared in our group, and we asked everybody in our 90,000 plus Facebook group to take a look at this meme, provide us with their funny caption, and or close that out.
What were the winning captions? Do we have those?
And so I'm working on it. And so we had their captions there. So first place was Mark Artuso, and he said, Luke discovers the horrifying secret of the Ewok stew served at the victory celebration.
Yeah.
Second place was
That made
Wesley
all of us
Johnson.
laugh.
Second place was Wesley Johnson with, I kind of thought a Wookiee skull would be bigger.
I know, exactly.
All right.
And then last and not least was third place winner Katrina Wright Keller with, this is the last time I order from Wish.
That's
right.
So yeah, so we got those guys, and they're going to receive something from who are they getting it from again, Drayton?
Uncanny Products.
And why are they
Uncanny
getting it
Brands.
from Uncanny Brands?
Yes.
If you don't notice, I'm setting you up for a
Uncanny
sponsor.
Brands is one of our sponsors that have provided us with a discount to the wonderful Star Wars mixer, hand mixer.
That's right.
That was
So
the
use the code.
lightsaber.
Yep, use the code Funny Sci-Fi, get $5 off. The lightsaber hand mixer.
Do that soon. Was that ending here in November? The end of November?
Yeah, actually, I think it ends tomorrow. So if you want one, you need to go to uncannybrands.com tonight. Look up the hand mixer, immersion blender. It looks like a lightsaber. Really very cool. And you put in the code Funny Sci-Fi,
Funny Sci-Fi.
get $5 off.
Right.
So, but yeah, so some really cool things going on there in the group. We've got a lot, kind of some cool stuff. A lot of cool memes have been coming out as of late with all the.
Here it is. I finally found it.
There it is.
The immersion blender.
Immersion blender,
The
Star Wars
lightsaber.
lightsaber hand blender. Plug that code in, and you will get $5 off.
Yep. And I think they're running it on a discount right now too. So.
Yeah, so you can. They had some really cool products there. I think you really enjoy some of the cool stuff they have.
Now-
Somebody loves their mixer.
I think that still might be my wife.
Your wife, okay?
It may be.
She loves her mixer.
That's me. I'm a mixer.
Her
Delilah.
mixer,
I'm
mixer
mixing-
man.
I mix things
Tim
for her.
sang you the Delilah song. I hope you liked it.
I still feel shame.
No.
How is the podcast doing in Israel? Well, we peaked at number 1 for
No, number
didn't
2. We peaked
that's
at number
right.
2,
We were the number 2 podcast.
Speaking of number
which is
two,
quite fitting.
We're number 2. We're number 2.
the number 2.
So yeah, we peaked. I can die a happy man knowing that I was number 2 in Israel.
There you go.
So, but yeah, some cool things going on there. Cool things going on in the group. If you're not a member of our group yet, you need to go to Funny Science Fiction group and join our group so you can see all the giggle-worthy memes and gags. I stole one of Drayton's lines there. Giggle-worthy memes and gags.
Did you guys catch this picture? I thought
that
this
was
cosplay
great.
was
I
brilliant.
love that. That was awesome.
Right?
Genius.
Yes,
That is the best.
that's another one of my favorite.
I want to know what he used for that blue
It's
the blue
a
liner around him.
mesh.
It's
It's a mesh. It's like like you'd put under maybe slips or something. Like you could layer in crenolines or something. I can't remember the name of that mesh, but it comes in different colors. You can get them in all different colors. They're really cool to work with.
Interesting.
So, yeah, they're really cool, and that's awesome. I love how he did that.
Hey, if Nick's still on, we should have him come back on real quick and talk about his sci-fi board game. I know he mentioned it there, but if he's still available, Nick, do you wanna come in and talk with us real quick? Can you come back on? I know it's kind of last minute.
You can invite him over. You should be able to invite him. And
We
bring him
didn't.
over.
he can pop in. I don't know if he's busy in his other because they've continued on in their games. So if he can.
Okay. Well, maybe
He
maybe
keeps
we'll
talking
plan
over
ahead.
there. Yeah, Tool. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah, maybe
Cool.
we'll plan ahead next time. and, have him
He
come
said,
on.
yeah, he can come in. So he's.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah.
I don't like that picture.
This because
He's just an ugly guy.
Nicholas Cage. That's something Tim posted. I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah, somebody on my Facebook wall posted that today, and I after I got done doing the silent scream, I then posted it into the group because I'm like, well, if I had to get scarred by this, you do too.
Marco
show
said
code.
he thinks that material is the same stuff we use to keep mosquitoes away while we sleep. It might have bigger holes than mosquito netting.
Mosquito netting?
Mosquito netting, I think, is tighter weave. But I don't know. You could probably use it for it. Depends where you're from. The mosquitoes could be bigger.
Maybe. Possibly.
So if you didn't see Mandalorian, then this meme would have made no sense to you.
Right. Grogu. You know a fabric. Yay.
Yay, I know a fabric.
And now all I can think of is the Cotton song. The fabric of our life. Anyway.
Cotton song.
Completely different thing, but we're going with it anyway.
But
yeah, so while we're waiting for
Nick is here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in. Nick, tell us, kind sir, all about your board game.
The board game that's going to be going to Kickstarter soon, I hope.
I'm getting. Hold on, I gotta.
Or turntable or tabletop. It's
There we go.
Tabletop.
I had to turn you guys off on YouTube because I was getting like a followed statement here. Am I able to share screen actually?
You should be able to. Do you have the share
should be able
screen
to.
icon at the bottom?
I do, yes.
So you should be able
Nick
to share
is
screen.
Drayton and I's son. He's our oldest, and he does our editing for a lot of our podcasts, and we appreciate his work very much.
There's his game in progress there.
The artwork is still under construction. Basically, it's about these 6 alien races that have crash landed onto these planets, and there's a big black hole that will be in the center here, and they're trying to escape the black hole.
Nice.
And what's going to be interesting about this is it's going to be a 3-part series. So the game is going to continue being played along the same storyline with different types of game plays. So
I like the coloration on that board.
Looks cool.
Looks really nice. Yeah.
these are some of the planet tiles and cards that you would come across as well.
And this is on Tabletop Simulator, or this is what you're producing for Tabletop?
I'm putting it on Tabletop for right now, so we can actually play it.
So the test playing.
Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff to still work out about it, but it's all coming together and should be done here hopefully soon.
Great.
What's the name of the game?
Yeah, that's great.
I know you probably said it, but I don't remember it.
The name of the game is called Anomaly.
Anomaly. Okay, cool.
Episode 1.
The
Exodus.
Anomaly. Anomaly. I'd rather hear Tim sing than me.
All right, so cool. And so you're planning on doing this in more than just one episode, correct? That's why you said episode 1.
Yeah, so it's kind of like there's a game called Secret Hitler, where there are people who are hidden. Well, in this, there's like a hidden race that you don't exactly know about yet, and how game 1 ends depends on how game 2 starts.
Okay.
And game 2 ends will depend on how game 3 starts.
Okay.
How many games total?
It's right now 3.
3 games? How long is each game?
We're still trying to figure that out. That's what.
Oh, okay. A lot of testing still going on.
But
okay.
Yeah.
Don't give away anything
but we
you
would
don't want
assume
to.
several hours, I would say, per game. I think it's like 2.5.
Sounds
That
good.
sounds good.
That's awesome, Nick.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming
Good
on
work.
and tell us about that.
Yeah,
You'll have
that's
to keep us up. Landon says it's awesome.
He's your Landon Kay. He's the GM of the Cupcake Squad.
So
Yeah.
So,
So
make sure that you keep us updated on it, and as you get updates, we will bring you back on and
cool.
have you talk about it a little more.
And I'll probably have a better story for you too.
There you go.
awesome.
All right.
Great, Nick.
Until then,
Thank
get
you.
back to editing. Get off the camera.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, hey, quick question. We got a question for you. Can I use
Sorry.
custom pieces on that?
On Tabletop Simulator, yes, you can. It is very custom, actually. All you got to do is have like a PNG file of the object. I could actually show you real quick if they don't mind.
Oh, we got a couple more minutes. Go for it.
So you can open up the components. So like you could do an entire custom deck, and they actually have a program inside the files that would allow you to make the deck. Other custom pieces like figurines, decks, dice, cards, different models. So you can do all sorts of stuff. It was made for like this is one that just came with the game, and like they can be animated as well.
Cool.
That's cool.
You can do all sorts of scripting in here as well. I don't understand scripting, but it has very large capabilities.
So you basically program certain game aspects into the game. So played some of the tabletop simulators that allow you to that actually do some of the game functions automatically.
That's cool.
Hope
I'm
that
looking forward to
answered
seeing
your question, Marco.
Looking forward to see a finished product.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So,
That would be awesome.
all right. Well, cool beans. Hey, we got just a couple minutes left here. So, thanks again, Nick, for coming back on and telling us that. He
Speaking
does
of
have
board games, this was a meme that popped up recently.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
Stormtroopers
funny.
play board games.
They
Nothing
just
ever
sit there.
happens all game long. All they do is their turn.
I thought that was pretty great.
Star Wars. Cool. What was that thing Kathleen was talking about? Something about the stormtrooper with Santa or something.
I was looking for it, and of course I can't find it because we have like a bazillion posts in the group every day.
We have over 90,000
do.
people. So that's why there's a bazillion.
Yeah. So the finding a particular post with if I don't see it and then copy and paste it out into another folder, then
I can see
it's
it later.
I'll show it to you when I find it. This was also a humorous side by side here for the Mandalorian fans.
Nick thinks it's funny already. Oh yeah.
Where they got the design for that ship. We know,
It looks
Spaceballs.
more like a bug.
And it's funny too. Somebody else put a, because in Spaceballs instead of Yoda, it was yogurt, and then there was baby yogurt,
Right?
and now we have baby Yoda, and he's Grogu, and I'm like, okay, now they're just stealing.
Grogu. You're right. They're just like going the
They're
other
just-
way.
They're just stealing directly from Spaceballs now. So, not that I mind, they're making it better. But so real quick before we sign off here tonight, I just wanted to take a couple quick minutes. I was invited to be a presenter on something called Indie Pods United.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
right.
And so that's coming up on Wednesday, December 2nd. So in just a couple days here at 2:30 Eastern. So 2:30 our time, 1:30 Central. I'll be going on Indie Pods United through StreamYard, and we'll be talking to them not only about my background, where and how I got started in podcasting, but also I'll be talking about my other show, Focused on Forward, but also I'll be talking about this show, Funny Science Fiction. So how I got into both of those, why I got into podcasting, and all that type of stuff. Now it is free to anyone who wants to watch. All you have to do is go to the Indie Pods United page. They'll be streaming from their YouTube page. You're more than welcome to check that out. If you're a podcaster or thinking about getting into podcasting, I watched for a little bit today, off and on, in between, house chores and doing other things. But they have some really cool guests coming on with some really neat perspectives about how to do things. There was a marketing whiz on there today.
Cool.
And she was giving all these really cool, helpful tips. Her name was Whitney. She gave some really good advice. And there was a couple other people on there. And so this is a really well done event. It's the first ever live podcast summit.
Oh,
And
nice.
and then if you buy a ticket to it, they have all these different classes you can join in on, and you get to see some of the entertainment that they've hired to come in. They have comedians and things doing some in between things on a special Zoom cast where you can buy entrance into that. It's like $10 a person. But I think the $10 is well worth it based on what I've seen so far. But it's called Indie Pods United. It's a live stream. And like I said, I go on Wednesday, December 2nd at 1:30. And so if you want to sit there and listen to me talk about how I got into podcasting and how I met these fine folks, we'll be talking about that too, and how I met our other co-host Josh, and why I interviewed him, and how that led in from going from that to this. So
you interviewed him on Focus on Forward, right?
Yeah. So, and we hadn't even really talked about doing a podcast in our group as of yet. But Alan and I were talking, and one night he said, hey, you should talk to my son Josh. And I said, okay, why? And he kind of told me, and so I called Josh and talked with him. He said, sure, yeah, I'll be on your show, and then from there,
tell people what Focused on Forward is. What kind of podcast?
Sure. So Focused on Forward is it's a self-help and wellness podcast. I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be a doctor. I don't pretend to be a therapist. I talk to people who have gone through some pretty challenging things in life, and we talk about how they got through those things, and
Very cool.
just as the title of the show talks about, and how they became focused on forward. So
Yep.
so we talked with Josh about the challenges that they had with their daughter, and when she was born, and some of the health challenges that Josh had as well with the headaches and migraines and all that stuff. And from there, kind of blossomed into, hey, we should do something like that, but funny.
Right.
So, and here we are. So that'll be Wednesday, 2:00, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. That's it. Indie Pods United.
You're at 1:30.
Well, 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central.
Okay.
I didn't put up the first picture I found because it was pods moving in storage out of Indianapolis. Don't use a Y when you search for indie pods.
That one's a little bit different.
Yes, in fact, it's still up there, so I can.
That's funny.
That I found that to be quite humorous. This is what I found the first time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Moving storage pods, completely different.
There you go.
But I'm sure they are a great company.
That's a great
Rent them
idea.
out of Indianapolis.
Right.
So,
So great, everybody. Well, we're almost at our 1 hour point.
You have wasted another
7:59.
miserable hour of your life with us.
You squandered it.
Squandered, yes, that's the word.
Squandered the hour of your life.
And we thank
when
you for that.
Could have been doing something constructive, like playing a video game or
Anything.
cleaning the refrigerator.
Washing dishes.
Some of the things you could have been doing instead of watching our show. And if you're tuning into the show recorded, means you were actually doing something useful, and now we're squeezing this show into your spare time, which is far more useful. This is what you do with the podcast. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you all later.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.